Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kyle Riker back at you another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled Series 13. Wow, I can't believe it. Darby Allin. Yes, as always, super hyped to get another Darby Allin figure in the collection, and this one looks great. This might be one of the best ones that we got yet. And I was so hyped to find this in the store because it's very rare I find Darby Allin figures in the wild. So you can imagine my surprise finding it. As I mentioned in my previous review with the Unmatched Series 7 pack, there was a funny story with this of how I obtained it. Long story short, I just went to Target. He was sitting there on the shelf. It was the only Unrivaled 13 they had. Went up to the register to pay for it, scanned it. For some reason, it was not registering. It just said, oh, item not found or whatever. Got an employee, came over. You know, she checked it out, and she was like one of the newer employees, so she probably didn't know what the heck she was doing, but I can't beat her up for that. Anyway, she scans it. She goes onto the Target app, finds this particular figure, a listing for it, sold and shipped by Ringside Collectibles. So whatever price that was on the app, that's what she charged me for it. So instead of paying $20, which is retail price, I had to pay $30 for this. But whatever, I was going to pay that online if I bought it online anyway, so whatever. Anyways, here it is. And we started with the packaging, of course, the standard Unrivaled packaging. We got the gold border up here, AEW, Darby Allin, number 117, Series 13. Can't believe we're at 13 already, jeez. AEW, a picture of Darby Allin right there, of course, number 117, Series 13. Of course, awesome picture. Might be my favorite picture they've done of Darby so far on the packaging. And his secret letter is an E. And on the back, of course, picture of Darby right there. This is from Rampage, June 17th, 2022 in St. Louis, Missouri. And down below, the other figures in Series 13, we got Sting, Danhausen, of course, Wardlow, the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny. I'm surprised Darby's not pictured here, because usually they have like the whole set pictured. But that's fine. Sting, gonna get him, obviously. Danhausen, definitely. Wardlow, I want to see him in person first. We'll see. Butcher and the Blade, I was never really a fan of that tag team, so I'm probably going to pass on them. And the Bunny, I liked her on her own, so maybe I'll get the Bunny, but we'll see. But definitely for sure, I'm going to grab Sting and Danhausen, and maybe Wardlow, but we'll see. But obviously, the one I wanted the most was, of course, my boy Darby Allin. Anyways, that's it for the packaging. Let's open up Darby Allin, see what we got, and see how he compares to the other Darby Allin figures. Let's find out. We'll be right back. Here's Darby Allin out of his packaging, and once again, freaking awesome figure. This might be one of the best Darby figures we've gotten so far. Just freaking gorgeous figure. Let's get right into it. First up is accessories. He comes with 2 pairs of hands. He's got these standard grips and a pair of fists. He's got an alternate head, which I'll talk about when we talk about the head. And finally, he comes with his jacket, which seems to be a different mold than what we've seen before. And it's fine. It's not as soft rubber as his previous jackets, but it's still not too bad. It's actually pretty easy to take off. I think I just popped his hand off. Yep, popped both hands off because they got stuck in the sleeves. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. So I'd say for this one, you might want to pop the hands off before you take the jacket off. There we go. There, let's pop the hands back on real fast. There we go. Like I said, here's the jacket. Like I said, nothing really too different. Like I said, I think it's a different mold, but kind of generic. Not bad. Now into Darby himself, and he looks awesome. We get a new face, which is a screaming face. And I think it's a nice head sculpt. Love the face paint on it. It's actually pretty cool. Now the other head he comes with is the same head that we've seen before. It's just the blank expression, which I kind of prefer this one because he does make this expression a lot. However, he does scream a lot too, so it's kind of pick your poison. I might display him with this one because every Darby figure that I have on my display has the blank face, so this one will help it stand out a little bit more. Like I said, great face. Glad that we have a new face now. The face paint looks good, hair looks good. Of course, he's got his chain, which you can take off if you really want to. You can just pop the head off. He's got his chest tattoo, a little bit of body paint here on the neck. Does get the full arm sleeve, which this is my first Darby figure where I actually have the full arm sleeve and it's not covered up. Actually, I lie. If I bring in Unmatched Series 1, the tattoo is much better. It's like much more darker, whereas the other one was faded. And then the Target exclusive, it was covered up with body paint. So definitely a big improvement here. And this is my first Darby figure with his new back tattoo. I don't think this is the first one with it. I'm not sure if Unrivaled 11 had it. But anyways, this is my first Darby figure with the back tattoo. It's pretty cool, you know, with the spine. Of course, it still has a Relentless up there. And we do got drug-free on his knuckles, which that's nice to see because I know a couple of his figures, they had it missing. Of course, he's got his nails painted black. He's got the wrist tape there. And the shorts, very similar to what he had in his debut. If I bring in Unrivaled 3, see, kind of very similar, but still cool. Traditional Darby Allin shorts, and of course his tights there. Then the boots. I like the little outline here. That's kind of cool, very different. Then articulation is standard for the AEW figures. Head rotates 360. Can go up and down. It's got the hinge of the neck there, so it can go up and down. Arms rotate 360. Go in and out. Bicep, double jointed elbow. Rotate the wrist and the hinge of the wrist. Upper torso, swivel waist, legs forward and back, in and out. Thigh, double jointed knee, swivel the shoe. Well, boot, excuse me. Hinge of the ankle and the pivot. So nice. And one thing that I just noticed when I was doing the posability is the quality. He doesn't feel flimsy like his other figures did, especially the elbows here. They're not flimsy. Sure, they're not perfect. They still wobble a little bit, but they're not like super flimsy where it's like if you touch it, it's gonna break. Like that's what it feels like. That's what his other figures felt like. It's like you touch it, it's gonna break. Here, it's much better. For a little comparisons, here he is with a couple other Darby Allin figures. Just a couple. We got Unrivaled Series 3, which is still my favorite Darby because it's very classic. Unmatched Series 1. And the Target exclusive. Now, these are the ones that I have. Yeah, sure, I'm missing a few of them. The only one I have that's not pictured here is the LJN one. Anyways, this one stacks up very well compared to the other ones. Probably not my favorite Darby Allin figure, but still a really nice addition to the Darby Allin collection. And plus, it's nice to have an updated one too, especially with his back tattoo. So like I said, not the best Darby figure, but still fantastic to have an updated one. Quick final thoughts. Overall, this figure is fantastic. What a great upgrade to his other figures. I mean, sure, the other ones are great too, but this one is freaking awesome. I love the fact that I finally got his updated tattoo. Love the fact that we got a new head scan. Honestly, really no complaints from top to bottom. If I had to pick one, it would have to be his jacket. I mean, it's not as like the flimsy soft rubber that his other jackets had. It's a little bit more stiff. I mean, it's still pretty easy to take off, but it can get kind of a pain in the butt here and there on the arms, especially when his hands pop off when you try to take it off. So, I don't know, maybe go back to the flimsy rubber that it was before on his other figures. But really, aside from that, great figure. It's a great updated figure to add to your Darby Allin collection or AEW collection in general. So I'd say if you're in need of an updated Darby Allin, and or if you're like me and you want to have pretty much as many Darby Allin figures as you can, I would say either way, this is a great figure to pick up. So I would say if you can find it in line for a good price or pick them up in store, go for it. Great find, great pickup. Pick them up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my AEW figure reviews playlist. Check out every AEW review I've done up to this point. Be sure to check out the other review I have for you today, which is the Unmatched Series 7 pack. And also be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss a single review. And stay tuned for more reviews of not just AEW action figures, but WWE action figures, maybe some New Japan figures here and there, Legends of Lucha Libre, toy hunts, stop motions, some shorts, and a whole lot more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.
Can't touch my dream, can't touch my soul.